as you know, summer is coming up, and if you're making your summer travel plans, the Daytrips and Destinations Travel and Family Fun Expo is the place to be to get some great ideas. And joining us this morning here in Studio 61 is Dr. Jennifer Pennoyer. She is a doctor at St. Francis Hospital, dermatologist. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, the summer is approaching and we need to stock up. I know I actually did. I got a 2-for-1 at CVS because I know I'm going to use them. But it's a good reminder to let people know that they need to get ready, right?
Absolutely. This is a time of year, if you're planning at this expo your destinations and what you're going to do, you really got to think ahead. And nowadays, get your sunscreen early, get that sun protective clothing with the UPF factor, which is the ultraviolet protection factor. And nowadays, I was just looking online, there's such an array of really cute things that you would never know had sun protection factor in it.
Right, that's a really important thing to highlight. A lot of people just think about sun protection being a hat, a visor, or the sunblock, but there is clothing that gives you an extra layer of protection.
Absolutely. They even have sleeves nowadays and these cute dresses and cover-ups. We all need a new cover-up, so you might as well get one that's going to give you some benefit, and then you don't have to put on as much sunscreen.
Exactly. So. But when we're talking about sunscreen, how much do we need to put on? Because I know there's a lot of times I know I don't put on enough.
Right. You like to think of a shot glass full should cover your body. And we want to start with something.
And how much is that? Is that 2 ounces?
It's about 2.5 ounces. And you want to at least start with an SPF 30 and above.
Right.
The truth is there's less ozone. So what's hitting us from the sun is stronger and stronger. It's not the same sun you grew up with. So we're seeing more and more skin cancer. So start with a 30. If you can go higher, all the better. And really, you want to do that 15 to 30 minutes before you get outside in the sun. And don't forget places like the back of your ears, your lips, your scalp, especially part lines for women. We see a lot of skin cancer there.
At least for me, tops of your feet. And it's so
you
painful
forget
if you get too much there. All right, let's talk about the numbers, the SPF. Is there a difference if you're going to go from 40 to 60 to 80? Because we're seeing a lot higher numbers of SPF.
Right. I do like you to go as high as you can. The downside of going too high is it might be a little bit more occlusive and create some acne if you have acne-prone skin. But some studies have shown that when you rub in sunscreen, you're getting about 1/3 to 1/2 of that SPF number. They test it with white on the surface. So it really does matter that you go high and as high as you can. Probably the best sunscreens are the physical sunscreens, and those contain zinc and titanium dioxide, and those work better. They just reflect off that sun. We don't have to absorb it. Yes, I know that's not perfect for everybody. For my kids, we do sprays too, but you really got to make sure you spray into your hands and rub it on rather than spraying a cloud and trying to walk through it and thinking that's going to work.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. The spray is a lot more convenient. Is it just as effective as the cream?
It is if you put it on correctly and really rub it in. But the minute you jump in that water, that's out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on the surface. You can see it comes off very quickly.
You see the sheen in the pool or something.
Right, you see it on the surface. So, it's all about ease of kind of making it part of your everyday life. So I usually say, start with a lotion in the morning. Make that your go-to first thing in the morning. When reapplying, I don't want to rub in sweat and sand, so I might do a spray, I might do a powder, or just a shirt.
And what a lot of people don't think about is that SPF sunblock is an everyday thing, not just if you're heading out to the pool or to the beach, just when you wake up in the morning.
I really want it every day in your moisturizer from April to October. I want a 30 because we do twice as much skin cancer on the left side from driving. Your commute is not helpful for you.
Absolutely, great reminders, and then maybe a little bit extra on that arm if it's on the driver's side. All right, Doctor, thanks so much for being with us. Very helpful, great reminders. And just a reminder for you, the Daytrips and Destinations Travel Expo Family Fun Expo is happening Saturday, May 6th, so mark your calendar. It's less than 2 weeks away. It's all happening at the AquaTurf Club in Southington. And a reminder, St. Francis is sponsoring the charging station at that, so we, of course, appreciate that.